Forsaken. That's why I thought it said Forsaken, but that shit says Forspoken.
I don't
I'm
think
not
I've ever played
familiar.
that or heard like really. I don't know. I haven't really played that one or heard him.
Payday 3 was an L
Yeah, that was a fucking
because
major.
it was hyped up as fuck, and then it came out, it was shit.
Wasn't Price advertising for that shit?
Yeah, him. He was trying to get Snipe to play it and me to play it, and I downloaded the motherfucker. I started the shit, and I was like, yeah, this shit is ass. Armored Core 4?
Yes.
No, 5,
Yes.
6.
Yes.
This is 6, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Good, W?
5 goddamn thumbs up. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you're at 5 now. Avatar Frontiers.
Hell no. Go ahead.
All right,
Next
so
that
ain't no need me figuring that out.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah. No.
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
No. No. Whoa. The PS5 shit.
Let me see.
The exclusive they have.
This is, well, I mean, I'm more than sure because it got to be exclusive because PS5 owns Spider-Man.
Yeah.
W?
Yeah, W. That was amazing.
All right, that's 6. Legend of Zelda is up.
Yes, that's automatic. It's Zelda.
All right, hold on. Let me grab
that shit's always.
We at 7.
Zelda's always raw.
We at 7. Now, I got a question for you. Well, no, I ain't going to say it. I'm going to keep my mouth closed until we finish. Till we finish, I'm going to keep my mouth closed. Just remember that I'm on the Legend of Zelda. I'm trying to get open this next beer, and we at 7.
Is that 1 or 2? Because actually 1 and 2 is Legend of Zelda, and Link's Pass was tight too.
Now, we're not talking about the old games. We're talking about games that came out in 2023.
Recent Zeldas.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, this is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Lynch.
Yes.
All right, so we have 7 with that.
Okay.
Redfall, L.
Yeah.
Very popular. They claimed they was coming out with DLC, didn't come out with it because the game fell off. Atomic Heart, I never heard of it.
Yeah, I never heard of
that. This shit I'm not even fucking playing around with because this is Minecraft. That must have been some kind of DLC.
That's old. Minecraft been out. They don't get no.
Yeah.
Just like Destiny, they don't get no love.
Exactly.
Now,
Cyberpunk 2077.
Now, see, Cyberpunk. See, okay. Now, Cyberpunk, when it first came out.
Oh, that's an expansion. But that's an expansion.
Okay. No. No. I might give a praise for Cyberpunk.
Oh, they get no play in this particular conversation because if it's not a full game, I'm not done. If it wasn't a full game release,
it's the reason I say this is because how bad Cyberpunk started and what it is now.
Diablo can be said the same thing.
Yes, I'll give Diablo that shit. Then give it that shit. For 20
years. You did give it to Diablo.
I did. Yeah.
Fuck it, Grim. I'm going to give it to you. That's 8, all right? We had 8. I'm going to give it
started with what it is right now. If they came from damn near niggas, I don't think I've ever heard of a game be taking up most goddamn market. Okay.
Yeah, that was the fucking first. Hey, that was the fucking first. That bitch got taken off, too.
I don't think I've ever heard
selling that motherfucker.
I can't even say both. All 3, PC included, all 3 marketplaces, this game got taken off of because it was bad. And they have come from that to being, goddamn, this shit is good. I will give that.
So you got 8 then. So you got 8.
8.
All right. So something called System Shock. I don't know what the fuck.
The fuck is that? Yeah, they need to go ahead and keep going.
The day before, I recall hearing about that shit.
I heard that was one of the zombie games that flopped.
Let me see.
If I'm not mistaken.
Excuse me.
You said what was it called?
The day before.
Hold on. I want to say that's one of the times.
Yeah, that's what it say. That would
That
say
shit flop.
something about a survival horror. Okay, so fuck it.
This shit flop hard.
All right, Wolong, we ain't even gonna ask. We already know that shit fucking
Yeah, that shit, yeah,
did his
that-
thing.
yeah.
So that's 9.
Mhm.
Hogwarts Legacy had a little rough patch, but was popular.
Yes,
overall.
that was. I'll give that.
So we gonna
that
get
was
at
fun.
10, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yes. Yes.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Wake 2. I'm not familiar.
No. Man. No.
Lies of P. I don't know if that when that game came out, but I know that game was popular as shit.
Yeah, I've heard. I've never played it, but I've heard nothing but good stuff for it.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's 11. And
Yeah.
Alan Wake is apparently part 2 to that, even though we never heard of it. But I'm going to leave
Yeah.
that off.
Yeah.
Alan Wake is part 2 of Lies of P. So we had 11. Forza Motorsport.
I mean, this Forza. You gotta give that
W?
It is Forza.
12.
Yeah.
Dead Space.
The 13. That's
All right,
personal favorite.
13. Kerbal Space Program 2, never heard of it.
What is that?
All right, so I'm going to say these two because I never heard of either one of these motherfuckers. Company of Heroes 3 and Crime Boss
Trash.
Rocky City.
Trash.
So, were we at 13?
Yeah, 13.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 3 is 27. 28 games in 2023, and we had 13 bangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
2024 had 51 fucking games and only 10 bangers. Now, when I
That's
Googled,
the back banger years.
which one was weak and which one was strong, it said that the 2024 was a weak year for games and 2023 was good.
It was so good. though.
That's not me, Grim. That's the article. That ain't even streamers, bro. That's the articles. That's the people who did research,
Okay,
Grim.
fuck the press. I like that fuck something research. Shit. These streamers do research and they get it right all the time. Shit.
Look, I understand what it is. This is what I believe it is. I believe that you enjoyed gaming this year.
Yeah.
And because you enjoyed gaming this year, and a few people, like the game here and there, you felt it was a solid year for gaming, which I completely understand. If you enjoyed it this year, that's all the fuck that matters, right? That's the only
But I
fucking
feel like
thing that
the
matters.
niggas who make money off this shit didn't go the goddamn year.
Huh?
I feel like the motherfuckers that didn't make money off this didn't enjoy the goddamn year.
But nobody really made money off of games this year. What game was
Exactly, yeah,
popular enough?
exactly.
What game was popular enough is what I'm asking you, to where
No,
niggas
no.
could make money.
Elden Ring. That nigga Kai Cenat made a whole lot of guys.
He made money because he's Kai Cenat, Grim. That nigga
Hey,
could really fucking...
hey, that's money made off that game.
No, what I'm saying is now you're fucking with me. Now you're fucking with me. Because truth be told, Kai Cenat could play, I don't know what the fucking name of that game
I
was.
was honestly, Kai Cenat's the one who beat.
2, and then he was gonna make money off of that bitch. You
Kai
feel
Cenat's
me?
Kai Cenat's the one who boosted awareness back to Elden Ring.
There you go. The reason the shit got
Cause
popular.
niggas, I bullshit you not. When that nigga streamed that shit until he beat the game, niggas was on that shit.
But I'm saying, and that's the point. You know, the point is that
what's that little white boy? Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
That nigga tried to do it, and yo, niggas was bashing his ass. Nigga was going in on him because of
That's
something he
because
was
niggas
doing.
is some copycats, man. You got enough.
No, not because of the copycat. It's because it was something that.
Oh, he was sucking?
I forgot. No, that nigga Kai suck at games. Trash at games. He just got a personality.
Yeah,
That nigga's trash at games. don't get it twisted.
I ain't never watched him.
Yeah, Kai is trash at games.
I just seen him
It's just
talk
like
shit.
he has a personality. He has the personality for it. He's trash at games. Don't get me wrong, but it was something. Fuck it, that Aiden Ross. That niggas. I forgot. He was doing that. Aiden. Who didn't? I forgot what the. That was legitimate here. That niggas. I'm gonna look that shit. Hold on. I'm gonna look that shit.
But I mean, you know, when it all boils down to it, that nigga's gonna have a good year.
Oh yeah.
That shit's happening. But in the grand scheme of things, like right now, niggas was, the gaming awards were kind of shit. I ain't gonna say they was kind of shit. They were shit. I watched them from the time I saw it was on. I watched it for over an hour, you know? And I'm looking at the games that they praising, and I'm like, wow, what the fuck are you kidding? Do you know?
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. So Castanet beat Elden Ring without using any summons, not one. He beat it with his own character, no summons at all. As soon as Aiden Ross got on that bitch, that nigga immediately, I'm a nigga goddamn minute. That's what they were dogging him.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Oh, but yeah, excuse me. I was about to tell you something about this year with games. I can't remember. It fucking left me. But I mean, hell, man, he's gonna have a good year. The people that played games this year. Oh, I was talking about the awards. The games that they had on the awards, they had gotcha games on the awards.
Mm-hmm.
That was, as a matter of fact, that was when Helldivers won their award. It was up against fucking gotcha games. Fucking phone games, Grim. That's who Helldivers won against. Phone games. And I didn't think it was going to happen, to be honest with you. I thought the phone game was going to win. But a dub is a dub. But I mean, that just goes to show you what type of game. The phone games were constantly up for awards.
I don't know
so
what it is.
It's bad to say that this year's hype was about phone games. That's crazy work.
I feel like the games that, then somebody said this too, the games that should have won and should have won awards.
Awards didn't win.
Didn't win.
No, they didn't. Because it was based off of that whole popularity thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is this, right? You got games like, and this is
shit, I didn't even play Wukong. I don't know that.
Well, yeah, because everybody was talking about that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even play shit.
Everybody was talking about that shit. We thought that shit was going to win game of the
year.
Yeah. But
and you know, it's just like last year. Well, I think it was last year, but whatever year Elden Ring first came out.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, the year before that, I think it was Elden Ring. Whichever Elden, we knew when that damn game came out, that shit was gonna win. Mm-hmm. We knew. Like, oh yeah.
They got it to bad right now, man.
I mean, like that Astro Boy, Astro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Astrobot. Some shit a nigga never heard of. But when I ain't gonna say when I looked it up on Steam, because I was just trying to see was it on PC, because it said it was a PlayStation exclusive, but it was on PC. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I have seen that shit. But I didn't think people was playing that shit. Like, really, nigga? This what the fuck y'all niggas was on? This made game of the year?
That's the shit I played on my PS2.
That shit's crazy.
That's the type of games I played.
Should have played that bitch on your PSP. Shit.
Ratchet and Clank, the Spyros. That's what that reminds me of.
That shit's crazy.
The way it plays.
That shit shouldn't have won no fucking.
No, it shouldn't have. I completely agree with you. It should not have won Game of the Year.
That shit shouldn't have won no.
Should have won.
But I mean, it's like, okay, as far as this whole year went, I mean, if you had fun in it, kudos,
Yeah,
good. I'm
yeah.
happy for you. I didn't, as far as me speaking personally, I ain't gonna say I didn't have fun because I enjoyed
House,
playing First Descendant.
you would have a specific type of game that you love and enjoy to play.
Exactly.
Specific. You have
So
a specific genre.
that's why
and
when
specific type.
when like sports games come out,
Yeah.
fighting games come out,
You don't get hyped for it. Yeah.
that shit. I
Don't even
don't
look
look at that shit. That shit
Now,
does
if
nothing.
you compare that to like me, nigga, when Dragon Ball Z came out, even hell, when goddamn what's the other shit that came out? What the fuck is that goddamn? Hold on. Like Power, shit like that came out. Niggas, I was hyped, but that ain't your type of game.
I'm looking
You're not
for
gonna
loot
be hyped for it.
games,
Yeah, you're
man.
looking for loot.
If it ain't a loot game, then it ain't doing nothing for me.
Yeah.
So for me, this year was shit. I mean, the First Descendant came out. I got everything on that. Once I got everything on it, it came out with new stuff, and that's cool. And I'm gonna go get that too. That game to me brought me more joy than anything that came out other than that this year. I can't think of nothing else that came out that I enjoyed playing. That wasn't, this year. Because really all I played this year was Warframe, that, First Descendant, and I ain't even played Diablo this year. I bought that DLC. That was it. I can't think of nothing.
Oh, shit.
I played Call of Duty. I played Call
The
of Duty.
games that you mentioned, we didn't even mention sports games. Hey man, NCAA, Madden.
But the problem is that's not an
They never win.
anticipated
Yeah.
game
They never win. Yeah.
because the problem with it is it's the same, damn near the same game as last year.
Damn
You know,
it.
so
The only one I would thought would have maybe cracked it is NCAA. because they
NCAA,
had
yeah,
one
I
out
would have thought
since
that.
fucking 14.
I would have thought that
Yeah.
shit too, but that's them shits is on one. And I mean it's like this. Most of the people that wrote articles, I ain't even gonna talk about the streamers, although that's where most of me watching niggas, kind of listening at them talk. And I'm not gonna say that that's how I feel, because hell, I listened to that Big Nightmare Frame straight disrespect fucking the First Descendant. Excuse me, but yet even after he disrespected it, I went over there and played the motherfucker. Been playing it for 2 days. The only reason I'm not playing that shit right now is because they got new shit on Warframe for me. And I've been drinking, so I ain't even been fucking with that because I'm grinding for these fucking points. But them games just, man, they not coming through the way they used to come through, man. It's no longevity. It's no games that have that longevity to where I look at personally and say, I'm going to sit here and play this game for the next 6 months.
You can probably blame that on the streamers because after fucking
they kill it off. Oh, I blame them for damn near everything about gaming right now. All of the bad shit that's going on with gaming right now, I put it on their back. Why? Because even though they don't speak for the multitudes, they speak for the multitude. Because the developers look at what the fuck they say, as opposed to what everybody thinks or what everybody else says. But I understand that. The reason I understand that is because if you're trying to find out how 2 million people feel about it,
they speak for the fucking dollar bill, and these are the niggas that's gonna average.
the reason I say they speak for us is because that's who the devs look at to find out what we think. The problem is that these motherfuckers only they speak to, like you saying, to the dollar bill, what's gonna make money for you. But the problem is that they're looking at these massive streams. And the thing is people support them. All right. If Asmongold came out and said, like, let's say you watch Asmongold, right?
I watch him on TikTok.
But I mean, like, let's say you watched him religiously. Let's say you was a fan. If you know his fans at all, this is how they maneuver. I'll use myself as an example. Let's say I'm a big fan of Asmongold, and I like Warframe. Asmongold comes on and says, Warframe's a shit game, and it's this, and it's that, and it's this. And people go to arguing with him in the chat, and he tends to shut them down by saying, you don't know shit. He'll read your comment at first, and then he'll talk stupid to you, and then he won't read your comment. Well, I take that back. He'll read it a few times, but he's not gonna, you point out, you validate your argument, right? Sooner or later, he's gonna stop, because he's gonna make sure he wins that conversation, right? That argument, that debate. So people tend to watch him because they like his personality. And at that point, if he says, oh, fucking First Descendant should do this, they gonna do it. Because they figure Asmongold is speaking for the 3.3 million YouTube subscribers he got. They also think he's speaking for the 10,000 people that's watching his live stream. So even though we don't agree with what he's saying, because people gonna be like, I don't like that. You know, I don't agree with him.
Yeah.
But people continue to watch him regardless. So they gonna say, well, this must be how the people feel. Because they still supporting this nigga. They not saying, no, we don't agree with you, Asmongold. His big heart, die-hard fans, it don't matter what that nigga say, they fucking breathe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is life. What this nigga says is life. And I like Asmongold, but it's like, dog, I don't agree with everything you say.
Yeah.
Perfect example, right? He was talking about how that boy killed that CEO, right? He made the comment to say that everybody who thinks, he was like, you shouldn't think that you could react in violence to the way the world works. If you think like that, then you're nothing but a child. You have the mindset of a child. And I'm like, no. And I didn't, go in there and chat. I'm reading the chat.
Good night. Even though you sleep earlier. You ain't going to sleep, are you?
Huh?
Oh, I'm listening. I'm talking to somebody. My bad, yeah.
The whole collective of the government is acting like a goddamn.
Okay, there you go. See how quick you picked up on that? But nobody in this chat did. Now,
they just agree with him.
That being said, most of them agreed. A few of them were arguing the point, like to say, no, he was justified for doing what he's doing. And then people in the chat on this fucking, I'm a nice person was like, what are they, children thinking they can respond with violence? No. What it is that you one of them sons
on a daily goddamn basis.
But I'm going to bring it further, but let me point this out to you. Those are those people that never got punched in the fucking mouth for talking stupid. You see what I'm saying? They think they have all right to just say whatever to anybody.
With the dude, he said, oh, he had a wife, he had kids, and I was like, yeah, he was fucking over with all that shit. Had fucking husbands, wives, kids,
people that died because of that shit.
Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people.
He's responsible for these people dying. All
these
because he was
pharmaceutical and healthcare, and all these companies, head companies who are responsible for people because they wouldn't cover some shit. No.
I'm gonna bring this shit a step further for you, right? This white man, and I'm not talking about him. I'm gonna say the white man has in history decimated fucking cities and fucking everything anybody tried to do because it didn't fit his agenda. They killed people left and right. But this has always been my problem with the whole idea of the way white people tend to talk. And yeah, you're right, it was your ancestors, but that's real convenient. You know what I'm saying? For you to say that that was my fucking ancestors. You're right. That was your ancestors. But nonetheless, what your ancestors did was kill everybody, take everything, and then declared that it was uncivilized to kill everybody and take everything. So what the fuck is that shit? How the fuck you wait? You playing a game of Monopoly, wait until you fucking get all bored in one place and say game over, I win. That shit fucking work. You know what I'm saying? You not letting me fight to get shit. You fucking set up here, slayed everybody.
But ironically,
Indians, Mexicans, blacks, you slayed everybody.
Ironically,
Took everything and then said game over.
Ironically, it was a white boy that slayed him.
Well, actually, that nigga's name was Luigi. If you talk to any Italian, he's gonna tell you in a heartbeat, fuck white people, I'm not white. Rozzy lives next door to an actual Italian. He says that he says that shit all the time. He be like, I ain't no fucking cracker.
You know what's crazy?
I swear to you, dog.
I be trying to tell these niggas this shit at work, and they on that, However, I love my black people. I love them, but they on that pro Afro shit. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you right now. You go to Dominican Republic, you go to Puerto Rico, you go to Mexico, you go to Colombia. You tell them, oh yeah, you black. They gonna fucking spit in your goddamn face. I'm Colombian. I'm Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican.
Everybody got their own nationality, dog. They not here for that.
If you, I'm telling you, and the only, and I try to tell them, like, bro, the only place they do this shit is here in America. Thank you, Frank. In America. The only place they do that shit is here. You go to these home countries, Colombia, Puerto Rico, fucking Dominican Republic, Mexico. You try that shit there, they gonna look at you like you fucking stupid and bust your ass.
They gonna look at you stupid in the army with that shit too.
Now granted,
them niggas don't bite the big on that shit.
They know they have black in them. They know that. But you're not gonna go in their country and tell them, oh, black, no nigga, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Mexican, I'm fucking Dominican, I'm Colombian.
But this is the thing that this is something I've noticed throughout my little experience, in the military with all these different nationalities. The problem is, my fault. What's up, Frank? All right. The problem is that we segregate ourselves as people of color, period. Because if you talk to a Dominican and you ask them, hey, are you Mexican? They'll run hot. They'll want to beat you behind this shit.
You see it happen when y'all joke and call me
Mexican. With you like that all the time intentionally. Because I know what it does to people that, like Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they get along.
Yes.
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans get along, but they don't fuck with the Mexicans at all.
Hell no.
And I watch that shit. But when it all boils down to it,
just don't like nobody.
But the thing is, when it all boils down to it, we all people of color.
Oh yeah.
And that's how that white man look at it. I'm sorry to say it, that's what it is.
When you go down to their country and say that, it's like you take their heritage away. It's like, no.
Right.
I'm
and I respect that. But on the same note, we shouldn't be so violent towards each other. I'm a different breed because I'm violent to everyone. I have that in my heart for everybody. It's equal opportunity around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, black people will be quicker to jump on a nigga ass than they will be to jump on the white boy ass. I don't understand that.
especially if you get somebody from the States to come down there and they try to tell you, and you born and raised there, and you got somebody away from your country trying to tell you what you are and ain't. It's like, nigga,
Too many.
you don't go to
Too many fucking, and you know, don't get me wrong, I completely respect that.
Yeah.
Too many motherfucking Africans that don't like blacks. I can't get behind it.
And you know what's crazy?
I can't get behind this shit.
Stateside, niggas don't realize that shit. Niggas in Africa do not fucking want us there.
They don't like niggas.
Boy,
Don't want us there.
Don't like niggas. They like, oh, that, you a different type. You not
That
us.
bullshit
Right.
they be preaching about, oh, come to the motherland, y'all. Like,
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Go over there if you fucking want to. You go into the wrong spot over there if you want to.
Yeah, oh yeah. They do not like us over there.
They don't.
You can sell that dream all you want. Sell that bullshit all. They don't fucking like us over there. They don't. They do not.
This shit's just on. That fucking Italian man. You saw when they pull that boy out the car, man?
Mm-hmm.
They pull him out that police car. That motherfucking chin was up.
Yeah.
I said, damn, he proud right there, man. That motherfucker's proud.
You know, it's crazy. I give niggas credit because that nigga was in New York when that shit happened.
Yeah,
He
no, he did it in New York, and then he went to like Pittsburgh or something.
I saw that video. That was on some John Wick shit. That nigga
How's New Jersey?
That nigga,
He got caught in New Jersey. He got caught in McDonald's in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
huh?
Yeah, he got caught in McDonald's in New Jersey.
This
I thought he was
nigga
in Pittsburgh.
It wasn't Pittsburgh,
No,
New Jersey.
came up in there with a 3-premise gun with a fucking silencer on that bitch.
that nigga gave that nigga the blessing over that bitch. Gave that
And
nigga the blessing.
I give them niggas credit in that area. Cause niggas seen his face. They knew who he was. And ain't none of them fish. Not a single soul. Except when they came up in this raggedy ass McDonald's. And whoever the fuck it was.
And then you know that.
So,
Then you know that nigga might not get the money, right?
Yeah. No, that McDonald's, that nigga lost his job. They refused bombs. Fuck out that McDonald's. That he got snitched on it. They
that was a
refused bombs that
bitch.
shit.
I thought that was a woman
was a
fucking.
dude.
That was a
Dude.
dude snitched
Yeah,
on it?
and then on
Yeah.
top of that,
Damn,
because
I
he
know my
didn't
face.
call it into the right line, they hollering about they might not get that nigga no money.
I'll tell you what, man, that motherfucker felt like he was doing it for the country, nigga. Shit, that motherfucker.
Get that motherfucker his money, man.
His chest was out.
Get that nigga his money.
And I'm like, damn.
You know what? I feel like we need to give that nigga the honorary. Damn.
Oh, he
Honorary
let me
nigga.
explain something to
That
you, man.
nigga,
That's
that
the
nigga
type
go
of white,
to the
I mean, I ain't gonna call him a white boy again, Luigi, you know. That motherfucker's going to jail and he gonna be good. Oh, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they put a hit out on that boy, he gonna be good in that bitch. They gonna take care of little brother.
That nigga can come to the cookout. He can come to the cookout.
That boy stood for something.
Hell yeah.
My problem is, again I say, is that motherfuckers say you can't respond with violence.
Bullshit.
You gotta let the system do its work.
How you gonna let the system do its work? How you gonna
The
let the
system is
system
the
do
one
its work?
that's fucking everything up.
How you gonna let the system do its work when the system is itself?
Exactly.
You know why I can never respect that, let the system do its work and you can't respond with violence? What the fuck have we been doing for since the beginning of time?
That's what me and Grim
Literally,
was just talking
beginning of
about.
time.
That's what me and Grim was just talking about.
Even in the
How in the
fucking
fuck these motherfuckers destroy.
Yeah, shit destroyed.
They destroy shit. They respond with violence constantly. But yet, because we in America, it's cool when it's not, you know, at the front door. If it's at the back door, it's cool. But if it's at the front door, we don't want to see that shit, huh? No, let that young man put that work in. Shit. That young man responded the way that he felt he had to. Guess what? Excuse me. Y'all gotta get somebody new in that fucking office now.
You know what else? And I fucked up to say. Well, no, it's really not fucked up. That sort of message.
That's what now?
I said that sort of message he sent to. Should have been sent to some of these crooked ass cops out here too.
Let me tell you, man. When niggas get to sending messages to cops, the problem is
they retaliate.
Well, the cops retaliate, but one thing you have to know about the police, their success rate is only as high as it is because niggas talk on other niggas.
Yep.
But this is the problem with niggas. Niggas don't kill police for the sake of, I need to get this crooked motherfucker out of my neighborhood. They kill police on the sense of, I want to do something more crooked, and I don't need this bitch breathing down my neck, so I'm they become the fucking villain. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them killing the police and being righteous about it, man, I killed that crooked son bitch because he was fucking with our people. Nah, we don't do that. He killed that fucking crooked son bitch, and now he want to be crooked as damn self. Now he want to be the fucking kingpin of selling dope and to kids and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with these niggas. They lose themselves. If they do something decent, but they try to capitalize off it in a way that fucks over everything. It's just what niggas do. That's what niggas do.
I'll pour me another drink. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, but we've been talking about that shit for a minute, man.
Oh yeah. So the girl I talked to now, her daddy was like, he was glad to see that nigga